Good morning. I'm so happy to be here today. Honored, really, actually, to be among thinkers and doers and instigators. I love that word. Because as you saw in the video, we need you. This is the first generation of children that is predicted to live shorter lives than their parents. 5 years. It's depressing. It's so depressing. And I've got more. Already, 1 in 3 of our kids is overweight or obese. And we want to guess how much time our kids are spending in front of a screen each day, the average American kid? Anyone?
4 hours.
This is their computers and their TVs and their phones. It's 7 hours. It's 7 hours. If these trends continue, we're on track to have half of the US adult population obese in 2030. That means skyrocketing healthcare costs as the obesity-related diseases tick up, heart disease and diabetes and cancer. And I'll share one more doozy while I'm at it. Would you like to guess the #1 reason why we're turning away young Americans who want to enlist in the military? Yup, we're too fat to fight. 1 in 4 Americans, young people who are trying to enlist in the armed services, are turned away because they're not fit enough to even go to boot camp. But here's the thing, since I now owe you something uplifting. Unlike other public health crises, this is one for which we already know the solution. We know we have eaten ourselves sick. We have couch potatoed ourselves sick. We have desk jobbed ourselves sick. Simply put, our lifestyles are just not conducive to keeping our bodies healthy. When you go out, it's so much easier to find the unhealthy food options, and it's always cheaper. For our kids, recess and PE is being stripped out of schools. For adults, so many of us spend our days just sitting on our butts. We get in our car, we drive to work, we sit at our desks, and back to the car, and then you get home, and it's the couch. Oh, the couch, where entertainment comes to us in screens, big and small. It's glorious, except for it's not. It's not when you think about the fact that our bodies are designed to move, and our generation is moving 30% less than our grandparents. So we know the solution: move more, eat less. You already know that. I know that. Our country knows that. We're just having a hard time doing it. I'm a working mom. I work on childhood obesity issues all day long, for God's sake. But when it comes time for that 6 o'clock shuffle, I'm hopping in my car, flying home to pick up kids, go home, open the fridge, cross my fingers that some magic fairies put a healthy family dinner in there. They never do. So more often than I should probably admit, my evening looks like this. Kids in front of the TV while mom was calling for pizza. And it's hard. And it's hard enough for those of us who have the resources to buy the healthy food and to pay for the gym membership and to pay for the babysitter so you could actually maybe get to the gym sometimes. But it's even harder for low-income families for whom the barriers sometimes seem just insurmountable. When the neighborhood doesn't feel safe enough to let your kids go out front to play, or you can't even find real healthy foods, and when you do, you can't afford them. And that is the reason why PHA, the Partnership for a Healthier America, was founded. Our sole purpose is to help reduce these barriers to healthy living. Our mantra is to make the healthy choice the easy choice. And so we work with our honorary leadership, our corporate leaders, the First Lady, and corporate CEOs and nonprofit leaders, and we try to develop innovative solutions. We want to see whole wheat bread on the grocery store shelf next to the white bread and priced the same or cheaper. And Wal-Mart has committed to us to make that happen. And we want to see fresh fruits and veggies replace French fries as the default side in kids' meals. And we want to see soda replaced by low-fat milk and water in kids' meals. And Darden Restaurants, that's the group that owns Olive Garden and Longhorn Steakhouse and Red Lobster, they've made a commitment to us to do that. We want to see kids, even kids who can't afford it, have access to before and after school physical activity and sports programming. And Reebok and Nike, two fierce competitors in the marketplace, have come together around this issue, and they're committing to help us do that. And we want to know that parents, when they drop their kids off at daycare in the morning, can feel comfortable in the fact that their kids are going to get some physical activity and they're going to get some healthy food. And both Bright Horizons and the YMCAs have signed commitments with us to do that. And also, we want to see our new fancy technologies put to good use and used to help us get more active and healthier, and not just helping us find a way to sit a little bit longer. I mean, that's our charge. That's why I'm here. That's why we're here today. And the feast has brought us all here today to talk about these issues and the challenge at hand, which is, how do we bridge this gap between healthy aspirations and everyday actions? And there's 3 subparts to this that we'll be talking about. One is, how do we make healthy habits more accessible? How do we design for people's lives around big life changes? And how do we make movement cool and easy and hip again? We can fix this. I mean, this is one we can fix. We just need a little inspiration, and to turn that inspiration into action, and then to turn the action into habit. So let's put all our big fancy brains together, and let's give our kids their 5 years back. Thank you.